Yo, what it is and what it do, baby. Y'all know who it is, man. It's the Coldest Trader XAU, and we back for another session. It is August the 16th, and the time is 7:22. So my apologize for my tardiness. If you've seen the Instagram post, and I was at a traders meetup today. And again, shout out to Pretty Profits, man. She put on a great event. Um, like I said, met a lot of people, networked, uh, and just got, different perspectives on different people's mindset and different people's trading strategies. So it was pretty cool, pretty neat. Um, so with that being said, man, let's go ahead and get the chart set up first, and then after that we can chop it up. All right. So let's see what we got. So you already know. Friday, I did not trade, man. And tonight I will not be trading because I passed my test on a Friday, right? So if you pass a test on a Friday in any other prop firms, as far as I know, you will not receive your funded account until Monday, which is a actual business day. So they don't give them out over the weekends. So tomorrow night, I will be actually taking a trade. But as of today, I will just be basically teaching, showing, helping, advising. But again, remember, I am not in any shape, way, or form a financial advisor. I'm just a trader. That's it. That's all. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get our setup set up here. Set up. Let's get our setup set up. Now, no other way to put it. All right. So of course we're gonna go and find our 6 o'clock. Where's our this right here? I'm pretty sure is our 6. Yep, there it is. That right there is our 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Time for Greg Street to rock. Only my people in the A know about Greg Street rocking at 6 o'clock. All right. So, of course, as you can see on Friday, man, we had a whole lot of consolidation and rejection right here at this key level right here, all the way across. You see, it kept rejecting. So, with that being said, of course, we are on our 15-minute, right? And that's what we on. We're on our 15 minutes. So, we already know what our 1 minute look like. A whole lot of consolidation. So, let's see. Boom, right there. All right. And then, of course, we see this key level right here is also a key level that, if I'm not mistaken, you can check me, but I drew this Thursday night when I had to take one last trade. I don't even think I recorded Thursday night. Matter of fact, I didn't record Thursday night because Thursday morning I made like 2 grand, which is I showed y'all on Instagram, right? So of course, with the testing phase, you have to be at a 50% consistency rate when trading. So, of course, I made 2 grand. So that put me at like 53%, right? So what I had to do was come back Thursday night, and I only had to make 275, but I ended up making, I think, 420. So after commission, it came down to like 375, or maybe I made 425 or something like that. Either way, it brought me down. So anyway, once it did all its subtracting of their fees and all of that, my final take profit was 375, which is what I needed to be under the threshold of the 50% consistency rate. So I was at 48.3 consistency rating. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me just go show y'all what I'm talking about so y'all can actually see what I am referring to, right? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go to past test. Let's click on this one. Make sure ain't nothing showing. Funny, can you this next bit regarding your next steps? All right. So, all right. So check this out. I'm not gonna show it because it shows a lot of my information. But anyway, so basically what happened was your biggest day cannot be more than 50% of your total profit. So of course, I think I had like 52.4, I think it was, or 51.8. That's what it was. I had 51.8. And then I came back and made 2,077. That was that Thursday that I showed y'all. So of course that put me over my biggest day. So what I had to do was go back and make, like I said, I went back and made 375, $15 commission. So I did make 400. Well, what was that? 395, 10, make 85. So yeah, made like I said, okay, so maybe it was 405. Hell, I don't know. Anyway, long story short, commission was $15. My net PNL was 375. So that took me to 54, 252. All right. So once I did that, boom. It took my percentage down to 48.85, which is what I needed to be, under 50% of my consistency rating. So I was under 50%. Now, again, like I said, it says you have passed your trading combine and earned a funded account. We will contact you within the next business day, which is Monday, because I passed it on a Friday. The next regarding the next step. So of course, once you get that, like I said, I've done it before. So basically, all they're gonna do, they're gonna send you your certificate. Once you get with your name and all that, y'all seen that I posted it. If not, go to my Instagram page. You will see the certificate on there where basically it says take profit trader, professional funded trader certificate. That's what it says, right? So you can hang it up, you know, for your to be reminded, hey, I can do it because I have done it before. All right. It took me 6 days to pass this test. Really it took me 5, but they got over on me. So it is what it is. But technically you only have to go 5 days, but they give you 30 days to pass it. And as you can see, with small profits, which is 500, 300, and I had one big day of 2,000, I passed the test, right? And I had one losing day of 375. So you don't have to rush. Again, I'm trading gold. You don't have to rush. Take your time, stick to the strategy, and control your risk management, and you can pass it with no issues, right? So with that, let's go back. All right. So of course, we're on our 15-minute. We got our 15 high, got our 15 low. Okay. We got our set. Let's go down to our 1 minute. All right. And as you can see, even on the 15-minute, my chart is still set up to the strategy. There go at 6 o'clock. We got our high right there. That was the highest it went. And then at 6:15, boom. So from here to here, this right here was our low. And as you can see, I am still set. Now, again, I'm a little anal, so I want mine right on the tip of the wicks. So therefore, there is no confusion. Okay. So now all we're doing, we got our chart set up. We know what we're looking for. It's going under our 50. We got under this level right here, which it rejected all day Friday and came right back and rejected the first thing Sunday. So even if you wanted to get a little bit more confirmation, we can go to the 4-hour. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So even on our 4-hour, this right here was our previous high for the month of, if I'm not mistaken, it last was here, June. This was the last time it reached this level. It reached it on the 15th of June, and it reached it again on the 17th of June. So that was the last high. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Well, it just went a little bit past it. So, and it's retesting. Now, in order for me to move all of these levels up, like on my RSI, in order for me to move this up to where the orange is at, move the orange up to where the red is at, and then move the red up to this right here, I'm going to say is going to be our next high, because we had a lot of consolidation right here. So it could be our next high and then come back and play in here. But I am going, you know what? Because this right here would be a little tight for me to try to move it. So therefore, I would really just end up stopping myself out of a lot of trades if I was to do it like that. So probably what I'm going to end up doing is this right here is going to be my new red level. This right here is going to be my new orange level. And then this right here is going to be my new green level. And then from there, if anything change, come back, break back below, then all we'll do is just reset it and come back. And all this right here will be right back to our normal settings. So this one down here, I can go ahead and erase because we are no longer near that level. We can go ahead and erase this. We are no longer near that level. All right. So, but do I want to erase this level? Yeah, we can go ahead and get rid of this one. Like I said, if it break back below here, then we will come back and we will reassess what levels need to be redrawn. But as of right now, we got higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So what we are expecting is, well, actually, this is a lower low. I apologize. Higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. So we could end up coming back down. So you know what I am going to do? I'm going to draw us a level right here because it could come back down to retest this level and then reverse back up. So we're going to take this one all the way out to October. Can I get it to that? Yep. That Friday. So we're going to take this one all the way out to October 9th. Boop, boop, boop. Draw it. You already know to our lowest, the lowest wick. Then we're going to take it right up to the body of that doji candle. So now that right there is going to be our retest level if it ends up coming back down below this level. Okay, so we already said we got this. It's retesting. Our RSI still has more room to go up if it decides to go up. So this right here could just be a major retest in our major uptrend, because this right here are minor retests, you know, our lows, higher high, minor pullback, higher high. So this right here could be a major pullback, just like this one right here. We had a major pullback, then we shot up, small pullback. So again, you're going to have what we call major pullbacks and then minor pullbacks. So with this right here, this could be a minor, but at the same time, right? Like I said, it's a lot. It's not a lot because once you understand it, you get it. But for my new people, it is going to be a lot. So with that being said, this right here could be forming, getting ready to form a M. So this literally could come back up and then start consolidating right around this one. So we got the right, we got the, well, either way, you got the left shoulder right here. You got the head right here. And then this right here could be the right shoulder. And if this turns into an M, then we're definitely going to have a pullback to at least this level. It's my forecast, right? Again, we all know it's the forecast. Just like a weatherman. He tell you we got a slight chance of rain. That's just what we got. So that's exactly how I'm gonna word this. Okay. We could have higher temperatures right up in here. And then it's gonna turn around and we could get a slight chance of rain, and it could come all the way back down to here to retest before our temperatures start to go back up. Boom, just like that. Call me your weatherman. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, all right. But yeah. So we could come up, retest, and come back down. But as of right now, like I said, we're above our 100. We are retesting our June highs as of right now, and we're going back up. So we could continue to make higher highs, or we could be getting ready to hit a nice little reversal to come back down. So right now, the highest gold reach was 44.78. All right, 4,000. Now, what did I just say? 44.78. So $4,478 an ounce. Crazy, right? Crazy. And the crazy part is they ain't even the all-time highs. The all-time highs was like, what, 5 Gs? What was the all-time highs on gold, man? Let's see. All-time highs on gold was literally 5,628 an ounce. That means an ounce, man. Like a speck of gold was $5,000, almost $6,000. So could you imagine a whole gold bar? Crazy, right? But yet and still, they got us out here working for 18, 19, 20, $30 an hour. But you got a speck of gold for $5,000. Man, I better wake up, get out and get some. All right. So that's our top now analysis. That's our overall analysis. And like I told some people today at the meetup, that's our traffic overview from Fox 5. All right. So yeah, man, it's just your skycopter, going over traffic, letting you know how it's moving. Okay. So when we shrink it a little bit, we can see that our 4-hour could be giving us a white doji. So if this end up giving us a white doji right here, then that right there is our confirmation that we are coming back down to here, which would be 4280. So now that I got my funded account, right, I might be able to do a little position trading. Probably not, but I could. All right, that's the beauty of having a funded account. All right, so if it does give us a white doji right here, then you can best believe I will be taking sales all week on gold, and I will be taking sales all the way back down to our 4280. So again, that's just my forecast. Trade at your own risk, but that is my forecast of what I will be doing if we come back tomorrow. And this right here, of course, will probably be about probably about right here in the candles. But if this right here turns into a doji, I would definitely be taking sales back down to here. Unless it gets right here and give me a blue doji, I will be taking sales back down to here. Just that simple. All right. So now, of course, we are back on our 1 minute. We had a nice little breakout. If I was taking a trade, I would be waiting. All right. So now you see we got our touch at the bottom of our RSI. So what we are now waiting on is for this to pull all the way back up to here. With our RSI should reach up to here, and it should come right up in here and give us a nice little doji candle to let us know that it's going to go down. So now again, I'm not taking a trade tonight because my funded account is not operational as of yet. So if you don't want to take a trade, cool, no issue, all good. All right. But if we get a doji right here, hiya, holla at your boy, holla, got that fire. Fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire. All right. So right here, a lot of people could be getting anxious. Don't get anxious, people. Hold your water. Hold your water. You see how big this right here was? See how long this was? Hold your water. Now, what we want to see is if this candle come back down and close below this, then go ahead and hit that sell. If it does not close below this one right here, if it don't close below it, then you know it's going to continue to come up and retest our 285. Remember, whatever your loop is in your city, whatever city you in, this is the loop around the city. You don't want to get on that loop because you ain't going nowhere, right? Like I know some people, I've heard people here talk about, they've talked to people. Me personally, I've never talked to anybody, but you have people that say they have never been outside of 285. right? So that means there's some people that live here in Atlanta that live inside of this block, this and this, and they have never went outside of this area. They went up and down it. I'm talking about, well, not up and down it, but east and west. They went east and west of 285, but they've never went north and south of 285. So we don't want to be just going east and west. We want to go north and south because that's where the money is at. All right. So as long as you keep that in mind, you're good to go. All right. So now it's time to just sit back and relax and hold your water. So again, as y'all can see, like I said, coming down, trying to fake everybody out, trying to get more sellers in the market. This counter right here, I'm sorry, this counter right here was to try to get more buyers in the market before it came back up. So you got all the buyers that came in on this candle and they put their stop losses right here, right? So then boom, we got our sellers in the market right here. I'm sorry, buyers put their stop losses right here. Sellers put their stop loss right here. So we got sellers in the market put their stop loss right here. The buyers have already been, some of them have already been taken out because some of them put their stop loss right here. As you can see, it wicked down, took some of them out, but guess what? It still don't have enough momentum to push up. So it might come down, wick, and then start to come back up. So it's taking out all of the sellers, I mean, all the buyers right here. So a lot of buyers are going to hit sell right here, put their stop loss right here, and then it's going to come up and take all of them out. Boom, play around right here. And then for all of the coldest traders, this is where we're going to get in at. We're going to take this sell up in here, and then we're going to ride it on back down. That's for the coldest traders. That's what we going to do. That's what we going to do. I need to remove that one. That one's from Thursday. Boop. Yeah. So for all the coldest traders, we moving with the big wigs. We moving with the money. So we gonna go ahead and let them play around, let them get taken out. Then they're gonna come up, boom, take these guys out. Now all these guys here gonna be mad, like, oh man, they're going in the buys, they're going in the buys, they took us out. Come up. How do I know that? Because I used to be that guy. So then, so they're gonna come up, they're gonna take them out, boop, play around in here, whoop, 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 whoop. And then all the coldest traders be coming down here. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. So just sit back, relax, and watch what we got coming. Coldest Traders. What I tell y'all, bro? What I tell y'all? What up, boo? How you doing? Oh, mommy need me to come move the car? Oh, but ain't she just a G? Ain't she just, you had fun taking pictures? Did you take some good pictures? Yeah, I'm sure it was. Did you take some good pictures? That's the question. Man, all my Starbucks gone, man. White chocolate mocha, man. Be hitting oat milk, no whipped cream. Bruh. Smashing. Summertime, I do the iced. Wintertime, I do the hot. Get your one. Get on it. All right, man. So, Coldest Traders, what did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? What we doing? What we doing? Waiting for it to come back up in here, man. We already see we in a downtrend. All right. We already know, hey, it's outside our 285. We're waiting for it to come back up. Retest. Now all of the buyers are about to jump in as soon as it cross in here. But again, we have our indicators. That's a little bit more dependable, I like to say. So we're gonna wait for it to get up here. Gonna wait for it to play around a little bit. Bye, 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 bye. We're gonna wait for that good old doji. And it's gonna come on. Boom. Boy. Just want to let Take Profit know y'all got me, bro. Boy, y'all got me. Because this right here, it's about to be a mean trade. I'm going in with a 10 lot. 10 lot. Let's just see. Let's just see if I was taking this trade. Right. So I would wait till it hit about 4. I would wait till it hit about 430 before I even think about it. Right. So let's just say get in at 430. Oh, that's already 500 right there. Boom. Breaking that low. That's 8. Let's see. Breaking this low right here. We at 660 right here. Boom. Look at that. There go my $1,000 day right there. Boom. But guess what? I got a funded account, so I can hold it. Boom. So right now, once it hit below here, once it passed below here, I would have put my stop loss right here, and I would have started trailing at $300. So I would just let it ride. I wouldn't simply because I'm understanding what it's trying to do. So I would just literally put it here. That would be my stop loss for the night, and I would literally get off the markets. Like I would shut down my computer, and I would put my take profit right here at $2,400, and I would make $2,400. It could take all night. It could hit instantly. But if my account was live, that's what I would do. And just let it ride. And that's it. So we just gonna see. We just gonna see. So now we see we got it playing around. Now we just want to wait and see if it's gonna, because all of the we already got some sellers that jumped in. As soon as it hit this rejection, some sellers already jumped in, right? But guess what? It's not going to take off that fast. What's up, baby? Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you?
I'm good. What's cracking?
How's your thing?
It was cool. Yeah, it was cool.
Did you interact?
Why you treat me like that, bro? Yeah, I interacted.
You was talking?
Yeah. It was a couple people. Huh?
You met new people?
Yeah. Yeah, a couple people that came up.
Teach some?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. A little bit. But it was cool though.
Okay.
Gave me, you know. You gave me.
All right.
You know, how was the pictures?
That was cool.
It was cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Took forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's what, 9,000 girls out there, moment. All right. So yeah, man. So a lot of the sellers, we got a lot of retail sellers, should I say, that's already jumped in, and they put their stop loss probably right here. Well, I say from here, from 44.29 to about 44.30. A lot of stop losses are setting right here. So what the market's going to do, it's going to come up. It's going to, because of course you need momentum, right? You need energy. It needs food. So it's going to come up, snatch this, and then run down because it needs energy. Simple as that. And that's what it's going to do. So we're just going to sit here. We're going to wait. All the coldest traders, everybody else can do what they do, but the coldest traders, we're going to wait for it to come up, snatch all of this liquidity up in here, like Pac-Man. Snatch it, and then it's going to run down. So, again, remember, we want to wait for a nice size doji. Like we see it, but we want to wait for a nice big one. A nice big one, nice big one. It ain't quite ready yet. We want a nice big doji. Now, sometimes it will take off without you. It happens. Part of trading. Can't catch every trade. You'll never catch all the trades. But guess what? Come back tomorrow and trade again. So that's the beauty of the markets. 6 days a week, you can trade. Well, I guess you can actually say like 5.5. But however you want to word it, it's on you, baby. However you want to word it. But what I want to wait for is for the liquidity to get taken out up here because everybody jumped in. So we're going to wait for it to snatch it and then run off. So it might do it at 8 o'clock or it might do it a little bit sooner. But we're going to wait and we're going to see. We're not going to rush it. We're going to be patient. All right, man. So this week, you already know I got all type of different informational trading charts and groups and all that I follow. So this week, starting tomorrow, which is the 17th, we got a lot of news coming out this week. So for all my people that like to trade New York session, be careful because we got a lot, especially if you trade in gold. We got a lot of news that's gonna have the markets in up and down, real volatile situation. So if you are on a funded account, make sure you drop your lot sizes and don't trade your full lot size because the markets are going to be volatile this week. We got a crypto meeting this week. Of course, that's going to affect how gold moves, and then we got FOMC that's going to affect it. The industrial production, not so much. Housing starts, U.S. housing, that's going to affect it. And the treasury flow, we know that's going to affect it. So make sure y'all pay attention, man, and be cautious. Like I said, I ain't saying be scary. I said be cautious. It's a difference. Being scary is not trading. Being cautious, you just lower your lot size. That's all. All right. Nothing. Just waiting for the market to do what it do. We waiting for that retest. We being patient, not rushing. You about to jump on? Woo! Even the wife betrayed. Come on, man. Tell me we ain't locked in. Tell me we ain't locked in. Even the wife betrayed. Y'all know we on the same journey, on the same mission. Quit playing with us. All right. So right now we will be taking sales. Right. We just nice. We had that big what I was telling y'all we was waiting on. This big doji right here. All right. So we already had to retest it, didn't take the liquidity out. So all the people that already got in on the sale in this area, guess what? They up right now, which is cool. But for us, we have our rules that we follow, and our rules is okay, it's under here, it's under here. That's 2 confirmations. This right here makes 3 confirmations, and that's what we want to see every single time. So we got that, we would have got in, and we finna ride. I told y'all 8 o'clock we was gonna have a big move. I had that feeling. Ooh wee, there it is. There go the liquidity grab. Ooh, that would have been an L. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. If I jump the gun, let's see. What up?
Can I go outside for with the water for a little bit?
I'm cool with it if your mama cool with it.
Okay.
All right, so as we can see, it came up like I said it would. I jumped the gun, and if I would have been taking this trade, I would have jumped the gun. I would have got stopped out because, like I said, my stop loss would have been at 430. So of course, you seen it came up past the 430. Literally came up to our 100 SMA, but now we starting to have this play right here, right? So technically, am I wrong? We won't know that for certain until it comes back and breaks this. Was my stop loss off? Yeah. Could I have moved it up? I could have. But did I want to? No. Because again, like I said, if it comes back and pass right at 430, then it's likely we could end up going all the way back up to make this other shoulder, right? So again, man, like I said, y'all didn't see me lose $900 on here before. So it's not like it's impossible, but you've also seen me make 1,000, 2,000. So like I said, it's going to happen. So let's see. We already know that would have been in right here. So technically, I probably would have still been in this trade because even up past here, this is $600. So I could live with a $600 loss because this trade still is not invalid yet. This trade don't become invalid until it crosses our 100 and closes with a candle like this up here. That's what really would make this trade invalid. But as of right now, this trade is still valid. Like I said, the stop loss at 430 would have mentally, that would have been my mental stop loss, honestly. Would I have put it there? Probably not, just simply because, again, I understand how gold moves. And as you can see, look what's happening. Boom, we're getting that big old doji. So again, man, my numbers were off by what I said 430. It came up to 430.8. Again, it's margin. The only thing that's 100% are wins and losses. Everything else is a margin. Some days you're going to hit spot on. Some days it's going to be off by a couple of pips. But again, you just have to know what it is you're looking for. So unless it comes up here and closes above my 100 moving average, that's the only way this trade would be invalid. What you telling me? That's what you want?
You.
What? I don't need that.
Did that have a screen?
Yeah. What?
I'm about to get all alone. What you give me last time?
All right. So now this trade is invalid. So boom. That's an L on the day. All right. Double bottom, meaning reversal, up. So cool. $600 loss on one trade. Now we just gonna wait to see how it closes. All right, so we got it coming back down. Pushing up, pushing up. Boom. Oh, you know what I could do? Just to make it interesting. Let's do that. Just to make it interesting. So how we would do this, you already know we playing with a 10 lot. Boom. All right, so it broke that high. We got 20 seconds. Now, if it stays above here, we're going to take a buy. We're going to put our stop loss down here, and we're going to ride it back up to this level. So, mind you, we down 6, okay? So now, it broke our 100. If it closes above here, we got 8 seconds. If it stay above here, then, hey, we know we coming back up here. Let's see. 1, boom. Take that buy. All right, we're going to put our stop loss, boom, right there. And then RTP, let's put it right there. All right, so we already lost 6. So we come back and win this trade, then again, we'll only be down 2. All right, so we lost 6, like for 630. So we win this one, then we'll be up 220. So let's see what we got on it. So again, lower low, lower high, equal low, right? So now we got higher high, higher low, higher high. We needed to push up in here for it to come back down and continue up. So let's just see what we got on it. Why did we put it right here? We had 2 doshis. 1, 2, 2 doshis. So if we lose this trade, it'll be 13. Well, I think we lost 30, so it'll be 1370 for the day. So let's just see. Let's just see. It closed above our 100, which is cool. So now we want to see if it's going to keep pushing back up and retest this level. Let's see what we got on it. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, what we have. So again, it's all in uh what's the word I'm looking for? My thought process is off. Taking what the markets give you. There we go. So you can't be afraid to adjust your analysis. Now, true story, right? One of my biggest holdups used to be I didn't want to be wrong, right? So even though this right here was going in the sale, my old self, before I learned and accepted it, would have kept saying, "Oh no, okay, it's finna sell, it's finna sell." So this whole uptrend, I would have been hitting sell instead of me accepting that I was wrong and seeing what the market is telling me. Right? The market, you can't come in biased. Like I said, you have a forecast. Okay, we was in a downtrend, so boom, retest it. I'm thinking it's gonna keep going down. It did not. At that point, you got to just simply say, "Okay, cool, I was wrong." So how do I correct it? Well, I'm going to wait and see if it breaks any of my previous key levels. It broke back inside of 285. It broke this 100. So once it broke that, that let me know, okay, cool. It's going to come back up here to retest this level. Now, it didn't take me out. That's the only thing that will piss you off sometimes is that it'll get right to your level and it won't close, right? So you see, it got all the way up here. I think I was like, what, 830? And then it came back down. So this right here is where patience and trusting your strategy comes in at, right? Because again, a lot of people had their take profit right, like literally right at this level, because this was the previous high. I already see that it has reversed and going back up. So look, boom, just like that, 860. Like I told you, you can't be afraid to change up your analysis. If you see it, take what the market is telling you and go with it. Don't be like I used to be, trying to make the market do what I wanted to do because I just knew I was right when I wasn't. So that's what helped me become a better trader. Trading is going to help you learn about yourself and it's going to help you become a better person, point blank, period, because it's going to teach you your weaknesses, it's going to teach you your flaws, and it's going to teach you what you need to work on, right? So again, man, I'm hoping, and as you can see, if you would have still been in this trade, guess what? You're gonna keep making money. Why? Because it is literally gonna come all the way back up to the top of our 285. Now, I can hear everybody right now. Oh, I thought you said you don't trade inside. I thought, again, for training purposes, all the new people, you do not trade inside the 285. But for me, I know my strategy and I know when my uh forecasts are incorrect on how to go back and correct them, right? That wasn't a revenge trade because I told you exactly what we were looking for and where it was going to go. A revenge trade would have been me just jumping in blindly as soon as we took that L, jumping right back in and just hoping what it was going to do. I broke it down what it was going to do. That wasn't a revenge trade. That was a calculated move. It's a difference. So like I said, man, I hope for all my people that was on, look at there. We were only on an hour. You still made 250, right? 250, 220. If you didn't take that trade, cool, you made 850. So you up $800 for the night. So basically what we got in, what we getting in at? I think we got in on this counter right here. This one, this is the counter we got in on at 812. In 10 minutes, you made $850. So in 10 minutes, that's what, $84, $85 a minute. Where else you making $85 a minute at, man? I told you, not unless you're a cell phone company and you charge people by the minutes. Only place you making that. Other than that, it ain't happening but on these charts. So I hope y'all enjoyed this session, man. Look, we was only on for an hour. We took 2 trades. Some people took 2, some people only took 1. Either way, either you lost 600, you won 800, or you won 2. Either way, you still only did it in an hour. Where on your job, you ain't making $200 an hour. You're not doing it. Regardless how you want to look at it, you still made $200 an hour. Win, loss, loss, win, still made it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one, man. Make sure you continue to study. There's plenty of other traders out there. I encourage you to watch different videos so you can actually see that everybody's rules are the same. It's just different terminology. That's it. That's all. But learn, man. I might not be the one for you. And again, I'm cool with that. It's all good. As long as you learn it and you get it, that's all that matter. All right. So that being said, man, remember, stay positive, stay strong, and keep trading. And y'all know the logo. Y'all know the slogan. Y'all know the saying. If I say I got the jet, all I need you to say is, what? I got half. So that's it. All right. So, hey, man, y'all stay positive. Y'all stay up, man. And I will catch y'all in the next session. And y'all will see me trading my live funded account tomorrow night. So make sure y'all get on here. All right. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.